But with that, there is more breaking news. This one is coming in from Shaheen Bagh regarding the demolition. The hearing has begun in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has asked, why is the left filing a case in this matter? Let me go across to Bhavtosh, who's joining us with all the details, our senior editor. This is very interesting. The Supreme Court is asking how the left is one of the stakeholders and has moved the petition in the Supreme Court on behalf of the locals.
Well, Meghna, we are here at Shaheen Bagh, and demolition, which was expected to go on, did not actually happen. And CPIM had, in fact, moved an application on behalf of Shaheen Bagh. And the Supreme Court, in fact, questioned as to why they have moved this application. They have no locus standi as far as this case is concerned. There are a slew of petitions and bunch of petitions that have been moved on demolitions that have taken place in Delhi. And one of the petitions that was moved involved hawkers in Delhi. In fact, they have said that the persons who will be affected most would be hawkers, because their livelihood will be affected by these demolition. Earlier in the day, the Chief Justice of India, Raman, had said that there is a special bench that has been set up for this, and that this case would be should be heard by that, and he refused to entertain that petition. But the petition that was moved by CPI has not been heard, primarily because the court questioned the locus standi of that, and the court in fact said that what is the locus standi of the left party, and ideally residents of Shaheen Bagh should have come to the court.
Well, this is huge. In fact, Bhavtosh is now telling us the Supreme Court has questioned the locus standi of the left party, which has moved this plea in the Supreme Court. Very categorically, the Supreme Court, Bhavtosh, has also said, don't turn this into a platform. And this is what the left was told.
Yes, right from beginning, the Supreme Court had said that it would look into the issue of demolition very seriously. While the court has, in fact, extended the ban on demolition in Jahangirpuri, looking into the gravity of the case and also the fact that many people have been unfairly targeted. The court has also said that it would not unnecessarily entertain a petition being moved by people who are not directly or indirectly linked with the demolition. In fact, this particular petition was moved by CPI party, and the court is now asking as to why this petition has been moved by them when they are not directly affected by the demolition. And that's what the court has been saying, that the parties who are directly affected by demolition should move to the court, not those who are no way affected by demolition.
Absolutely. Scathing criticism by the Supreme Court, which says, what is the CPIM's fundamental right violation in this case? Why is it that you are moving a plea in the Shaheen demolition case, not at the behest of political parties? Please don't turn this into a political issue. You should go to the High Court. Where is the affected party? These are questions and posers that the Supreme Court has put to the Shaheen lobby, which has faced a rap on its knuckle. The Supreme Court has also categorically said, do not turn this into a platform, and said that this is not a violation of CPIM's fundamental rights, but this is a violation, alleged violation of the hawkers. Then where are the hawkers in this case? So let me go across to Sharon. Sharon, huge embarrassment they're coming in for the petitioners, the left party CPIM, by the Supreme Court itself, saying categorically, don't turn this into a political issue.
Absolutely, and the Supreme Court has in fact said that the way the petition has been filed by the CPIM, this is not a platform to make it a political issue. In fact, the Supreme Court has clearly asked that where are the affected people, if it is the hawkers whose livelihood is going to be affected by this anti-encroachment drive, if it's the shopkeepers or the residents of such places, then where are these people? Why are they not here? Why is the CPIM filing this case is the question that has been asked. And in fact, the Supreme Court has also now, what our legal correspondent Neil is in fact been getting us the information is that Supreme Court has also asked the Solicitor General that why is that the notice has not been given to people before the anti-encroachment drive. Remember, this question was asked by Times Now time and again by the to the MCD, both the North MCD, SDMC, who were carrying out the anti-encroachment drive, saying that during the encroachment drive, there is no necessity to give a notice to the people whose land or construction are going to be demolished. But now Supreme Court has in fact been asking that why is it that the notice is not being given. So this is a very crucial question that is being asked. One, that why is the CPIM filing the case? And two, why is the civic agency not giving notices before carrying out such demolition drive?
It's coming in. Bhavtosh, I believe now the Supreme Court has also told the SG that if you're going to carry out a drive, please do this in accordance with the law. You should issue notices first. Bhavtosh? Well, let me put that same question across to Sharon. Sharon, get us the latest from the court.
Well, to the response, like I said earlier, the Supreme Court has in fact asked the Solicitor General that why is, before carrying out such encroachment drive, why is notices not being given to the people whose land or the places are going to be demolished? Why is that not given? In response, the Solicitor General has in fact said that misinterpretation are going to create political hype. It is said that the removal of encroachment from public road is a routine and notice is not needed. Why the SG has been saying that why the notice in general in a routine encroachment drive is not given is because if a notice is given, of course, the hawkers will move from that particular place even before the encroachment drive could begin, or people would actually stop the encroachment drive. Hence, the notices are not given to the people where the anti-encroachment drive are going to take place. Apart from that, the SG has also, in fact, also says that in order to not to create any sort of political hype is the reason why such notices are not given. So, of course, the Supreme Court, which is hearing the matter, has in fact said that law and order should in fact be maintained, and even if it's an anti-encroachment drive, there needs to be in accordance with the law, and notices should be given, to which the SG has responded. For such encroachment drives, there is no need to give notices, because giving notice would actually give a heads up to the hawkers or people who are encroaching the land, and that would actually create problem. These people would remove that or will move from that place even before the anti-encroachment drive could begin.
Right, Sharon, now the Supreme Court has also gone on to say that they will not entertain this because this seems to be a political issue. They also went on to ask what the locus standi of the CPIM is in this particular matter.
Well, that is right. In fact, the CPIM Council has asked the Supreme Court to allow aggrieved parties to approach Supreme Court, says the High Court is not hearing the matter, and Supreme Court says that this is disrespectful towards the High Court. Clearly, the Supreme Court is coming down heavily on the CPIM, saying that first of all, what is their local standi? Why are they filing this case? Are they an aggrieved party? To which the CPIM Council has said that they want the aggrieved party to approach the Supreme Court, and in fact they have been saying that the High Court is not hearing that matter, to which the Supreme Court says that this kind of statement that has been made by the CPIM Council is in fact disrespectful towards the High Court. So this is the latest that we are getting as far as this hearing which is going on, where the CPIM, specifically Brinda Karat, has in fact filed this petition to hear out this matter, to which the Supreme Court has in fact questioned the local standi of CPIM itself, saying that why are the hawkers or the people whose livelihood could be affected, or the anti-encroachment drive had done against their houses or their sort of construction, why are those people not here? Why is the CPIM trying to make this into a political issue?
Right.
Is what the Supreme Court is in fact asking, to which the CPIM has in fact said that they want the aggrieved party to approach the High Court, but the High Court is not hearing the matter.
Right, and to that particular comment of the CPIM, which is the petitioner in this case, the Supreme Court also came out and said that that actually is disrespectful to the High Court, and has asked the CPIM to actually go back to the High Court. They said they will not entertain this. But Sharon, it's not just the petitioner, which is the CPIM in this case, that the court is coming heavily, that court is coming down heavily on. It's also the SG who is presenting his case, and the Supreme Court has said that they should ensure that this is done to due accordance with law, and that notices should be issued first.
Absolutely, Poonam. If you remember, even when it comes to the Jahangir anti-encroachment drive, or for that matter, the other encroachment drive that has in fact taken place recently and today in Shaheen Bagh, one question that Times Now has been asking these civic agencies are that why is that the notice is never given to the people where the anti-encroachment drive are going to take place. Now, the justification that has come from the civic agencies have been that a notice, prior notice is never given when it comes to anti-encroachment drive, because giving such notice would actually alert the hawkers or such people who have made the illegal construction, and they would try to avoid the anti-encroachment drive in all their power. So that is why such notices are not given, and this could actually create a political hype is what the Solicitor General has also told Supreme Court. Clearly, the Supreme Court has in fact asked that even if it's an anti-encroachment drive, even if it's
stay on with me, Shaheen. Sorry to interrupt you there, but the latest that we are getting to you from the Supreme Court is that the top court has said that the petitioner should either withdraw their petition and approach the High Court, or the Supreme Court will go ahead and actually dismiss this petition. So that will come as a big setback to not just the petitioner in this case, which is the CPIM, but all of the opposition that has been united on this particular front, where they claim that a certain section of society, a certain section of minorities were being targeted by the central government via this demolition drive, Shaheen.
Very important point that has in fact been made by Supreme Court at this point, Poonam, that they are saying that we have not given license to anybody to come here and say my house cannot be demolished even if it's unauthorized, and you cannot take shelter of that order. We cannot interfere that to the instance of the political parties. Clearly, the Supreme Court is not too happy with the petition that has been filed by CPIM. With the Supreme Court has in fact been asking what is their local stand, are they the aggrieved party, and clearly the Supreme Court has said we cannot make any sort of order or any sort of judgment when it comes to this matter, clearly based on the petition that has been, or case that has been filed by a political party, and they have been saying that the due course need to be followed is what the Supreme Court in this matter has been saying. So the hearing is still going on, and the Supreme Court also in fact says that we can understand if you go to the High Court and High Court refuses to hear, but you don't even go there and straight away come to Supreme Court. Supreme Court says we cannot protect people, but we want to protect people, but not like this. So clearly the Supreme Court has been saying that first what needs to be done is that they need to approach, the petitioner needs to approach the High Court, and then if that is something that is the High Court is not entertaining the matter, then it's a different matter. But all of us straight approaching the Supreme Court, and that too CPIM, who are not even an aggrieved party in the case, or are not really involved in this matter, trying to create it into a political issue.
And that is something that the Supreme Court has also pointed out. Stay on with me.